Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play the Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition. In the last part we got past that troll. Well, we did a couple of things actually. We did the treasure huntery task. So now we're going well, we're here, but we can't do anything here at the moment because we don't exactly need a ship. And there's no one here, so well, I don't know, we haven't checked it. What's this? Grog machine. No, I want to look at the grog machine.
Grog. Diet grog. Cherry grog. Grog classic. Caffeine-free grog. And root beer.
So you said root beer! So you said... Let's look at the sign.
Welcome to Stan's previously owned vessels. I'm off searching the globe right now for the finest in previously owned marine transportation.
Well, that's a
Have
fat
a
lot
look
of good...
around. I'll be right back.
Fat lot of good that is to me.
Stan.
I love the way the thing looks like a Coke is like a parody of the Coke label, the Coca-Cola logo. We haven't checked this house yet, so let's go up and check here. I love that part, and whenever I hear the word root beer, I just think of that episode of Kenan and Kel with the honeymoon's over, where I don't know what. Let's just look at the sign. I'll explain that after.
Captain Smirk's Big Body Pirate Gym. Prices. Sword training, 30 pieces of weight. Cannon firing, 160 pieces of weight. Balls extra. Grappling hook, 130 pieces of weight. Hook extra.
But do you know that episode with the honeymoon's over, where where they're going swindling the TV show to win a house? So he tells Kel to answer the questions as if he were his wife, and there's this part where she says root beer, and he goes so you said root beer, and it's just the funniest
What do you want,
thing.
you wimpy little spineless maggot?
Oh no, it's a Cobra Kai jackass. Now, could you train me?
Could you train me to be better than the Swordmaster?
Better than the Swordmaster?
Oh my god, look at him.
You?
He looks like he's Sid out of Final Fantasy VII.
Fighter Carla is.
Carla?
Even with hours of hard work and sweat and blood. I remember fighting side by side with Carla at Port Royal. The local constabulary had us cornered. It looked like we were done for, but then she said...
What did she say?
You
she said, my boy, I'm sure someday. Oh, I do too. Yeah, exactly.
I do so have what it takes.
Yeah, I'll show you.
You
Smack
do
you right
not.
in the kisser. Do so.
I do so.
You do not.
I do so.
Oh, I like your spirit. I'll do what I can. Of course, it'll cost you.
We basically turned the
do you
tables
got?
on the whole butt thou must situation.
Well, I've got 30 pieces of 8.
Yeah, I do. That's your fee.
Say no more, say no more. Let's see your sword.
Oh, I need to show him, okay, there we go. I do have this deadly looking chicken.
Okay, check it out.
Yeah, that's Guybrush, a deadly looking chicken.
Nice one. Let's get to it.
Nothing to it but to do it. Oh, man,
Okay,
look
you
at this
maggot.
place.
Why don't you whip that sword out and let's see what you can do with it?
Ooh. Proposition on the first day.
Boy, you fight like a dairy farmer. I usually don't waste my time with vermin like yourself. But seeing as this LeChuck thing has put a cramp on business, I got no choice. I need the money.
We'll start training, mister.
Yes. I can see this is gonna take some special measures. Just want you to know, I don't do this with everyone.
Ooh.
It's only because I feel that special student mentor pieces of 8 bondage that I'm going to these lengths. I'm gonna put you up against the machine.
The machine?
Is this gonna hurt?
Jesus Christ.
Yikes.
Oh my god, look at that monkey.
Come at me. Don't be afraid, you won't hurt me.
Do you know what that monkey
Use your
looks like?
forte against the foible.
It looks like,
Distance!
the
Use
monkey
your
with the
forte
cap.
against the foible. Distance! Use your forte
If you shut
against
up
the
for a
foible.
second, I can explain what that monkey
Advance,
reminds me
thrust,
of.
Recover, parry, riposte.
Hours later.
You're starting to get the hang
later.
of it.
More hours later.
Not bad. You've got good form. Now I'm gonna let you in on the true secret of sword fighting.
Look at that monkey up there.
Sword
Look at the
fighting is
face on
kinda
the
like
bucket.
making love. It's not always what you do, but what you say.
Oh.
Any fool pirate can swing a sharp piece of metal around and hope to cut something. But the pros, they know just when to cut their opponent with an insult. One that catches them off guard.
Like Porky.
You see, kid,
Like
your
Pokey,
wit's
which
gotta
is
be
like...
twice as sharp as your sword.
Which is, I'll
Let's
say something
try a
that'll
couple
cut
of
you like a
insults
knife.
out, shall we? Okay. Imagine this. We're fighting up a storm. Just like Carla and I were doing at Port Royal. There's a sudden break in the fighting, and I say to you, you fight like a dairy farmer.
Oh yeah?
You respond with,
Oh yeah? But yeah, what the monkeys remind me of is in We're Back, a dinosaur's story or whatever. Do you know when like the two kids get turned into monkeys like near the end, and like he still has the cap? That's what it's reminding me of.
You must be thinking of someone else. I am not a farmer.
That's reminding me of a joke, actually.
I can see we've got a lot of work to do here. You should have responded with something like, how appropriate. You fight like a cow. You see, it's razor-sharp wit like that that wins fights. Let's try another. Imagine this. You're
Picture
trapped up
this.
against a wall. My sword just slashed 2 cuts into your face. I say, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab. You respond with,
so's your mother.
oh
my God, that sounds terrible.
Trouble here.
Oh.
A correct response to, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab, would have been something like, first, you better stop waving it around like a feather duster. See?
This is the best.
Razor sharp.
It was really
Now,
funny.
I suggest you go out there and learn some insults.
Man, I don't know whether to do this in this video. I kind of have
I
to.
can't help but feel like I've been ripped off.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're feeling something similar.
But that joke with the I don't know, like with the cow or something like that remind me of like this joke like that I found online that was in German, but like when you translate it into English it doesn't make any sense. Like it's not funny at all, because the joke went like an American tourist went like was visiting Germany. An American tourist was visiting Germany, and he said like he went to a farm, and he said, "Hey, mister," and the guy said like, "I'm no mister, I'm the milker." But like in German, that went like that. The American said like, "Hey, mister," and the guy in German said, "Ich bin whatever, ich bin kein Mister, ich bin der Melker," or whatever. I don't know any farm jargon in German, but like it translates as like, because mist is the German for shit basically. So when the American said, "Hey, mister," your man took it as if like he was like the shit shoveler basically, and said, "No, I'm the guy that milks the cows, not the guy who digs out after him," or whatever. Instead of like going to like learn the insults, I think we'll like go and find the sword master first, because I want to kind of spend a whole video doing the learning the insults, whereas like we can do like the finding the sword master in this video, and it'll kind of bring it up to a right length. Now, even though I said that guy isn't the key to that, the shopkeeper doesn't teach you how to sword fight, he actually will lead you to the sword master. I'll show you right now what you have to do. Like, basically...
I've got my eye on you, boy. Steal anything and I break your legs. What do you want?
Like...
I'm looking for the sword master of Melee Island.
Look, I told you she doesn't want to see you.
Maybe if you asked her again?
I guess I could hike all the way over there. Again. Be right back.
Okay, so he's basically going to go there, and he's going to come
And
back.
don't touch anything.
We won't. Bye, 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 bye. Go on, go. He's going to go there, and he's going to come back and say she doesn't want to see us. What you've actually got to do is you actually got to stalk him and follow him to where she is. See, if you saw, like, there, he just went through the archway. So we've got to have our sneaking shoes on. I think it's kind of annoying when I keep, like, getting reminded of things to say and I can't say them because there's always, like, more voice acting coming up. Like, cause you know me, I like to ramble about random things, like, and, like, I keep, like, getting reminded of things and not being able to talk about them because of the voice acting or whatever. Hey, Robert De Niro. But yeah, that's what keeps happening. I don't know, I was, like, saying in the comments, like, the last day that I wish they'd, like, when I was replying to comments, I remember saying a few times, like, I wish they'd release, like, a Day of the Tentacle special edition, because Day of the Tentacle was another one of these point-and-click games. It was made a bit after this one, like, in the early mid-90s, kind of. And let's follow the old fogey up here. Past the Ice King. There he is, the Ice King. But, yeah, I mean... So let me see, where is he? Is that him? Yeah, that's the shopkeeper. He went into the fork. So yeah, we've got to follow him through these woods now. I mean, Day of the Tentacle is brilliant. I can't even, like, decide which I like better. Monkey Island 1, Monkey Island 2, or Day of the Tentacle. Well, I do think I like Monkey Island 2 a bit more than Monkey Island 1, but it's hard to, like, pick one that I like better between, like, Day of the Tentacle and any of them, because they're so good. Do you know? Just keep following this old guy's ass. I wish they'd do a special edition release of Day of the Tentacle, because you can't actually get it because it runs on it ran on MS-DOS. That's how old it is. I'd love for them to re-release Grim Fandango as well. They actually, like, even though I'm pretty confident if you got an old CD of Grim Fandango second hand, you could probably, like, you could probably still play it on, like, modern Windows. Secret bridge. See the way he carries a sword as his walking stick. That's why I always thought, like, that.
Danger. Open ravine.
Not so open anymore, is it? That's why I always thought that, like, he'd be the one who'd teach you how to use the sword. Joe, kind of like Mr. Miyagi, like, that this guy would be the secret master swordsman who actually runs a shop, just like Mr. Miyagi, like,
back here and
is a bonsai trimmer and like a janitor guy.
Hello again, Carla.
I thought I told you to get lost.
What a creepy voice.
Actually, I'm here on business. This kid come into my store, see?
Face it, you crusty old lech. You'd make any excuse just to come out here and bother me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, cut it out. I'm sick of it. Take a hike and don't come out here again. Someone might follow you, and then I'd become another Melee Island tourist attraction.
Hey, it's your loss, baby.
Yeah, right. Now scram.
Yeah, get out of here. Jeez, what a pervy old man. Well, like, we can't do anything. We could challenge her and, like, fight her, but we just lose, because what we actually have to do is... Where am I going? I need to decide where I'm going. What we actually have to do is we have to learn insults, like, so that we can actually have a chance of taking her on. And we're going to do that in the next video. Like, as you can see... No.
Move out of the way, or I cuts my way through.
I might as well show you this now. Mine... Prepare to die.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
You basically have to, like, learn insults from these guys. Now, we know the answers to these two already, so let's try and, like,
Boy, are you
say
ugly.
this or whatever.
What an amateur insult!
Yeah, it was kind of a crappy insult. It's kind of like hit or miss, like, sometimes.
I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
So that's another insult. Now, when we say that, we don't have any answer for it. We haven't learned it yet. Joe, that kind of way.
Oh, yeah?
So we just have to say, oh, yeah. If he'd hurry on.
Nobody's ever drawn blood from me, and nobody ever will.
And there's another insult. Well, that's not an insult. That's just like him, like, being brash or whatever.
Oh,
but we don't know the answer to that either. We don't know, like, the response to that one, so we just have to say, oh, yeah. So basically what you've got to do is, like, hang around here and wait to bump into these guys. So hang around here at like the crossroads where they're all going to pass you by or whatever. And like you'll get walked into.
You scurvy lubber?
Now because like you got like
My name is
because
Guybrush
like you
Threepwood.
learned some
Prepare to
new
die.
like new bragging things during the last one, you can actually say them now. Like you can say no one's ever drawn blood from me and nobody ever
Nobody's
will.
ever drawn blood from me, and nobody ever will.
Oh yeah?
See, and he didn't know the answer. What you're trying to find now is you want to like say these things to people.
I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle.
I'm shaking, I'm shaking.
See, he didn't know the answer either, and you've got to like say them to them. And you've got to like
You fight like a dairy farmer.
and hope that they know the
How
answer.
appropriate. You fight like a cow.
See, he knows the answer to that one. You've got to like say the new insults to
The
Pirate.
handkerchief will wipe up your blood.
Ooh, there's another one.
oh
Yeah. And you've got to hope that you find pirates that know the appropriate
I
insults
got
or whatever.
this scar on my face
It's really
during
cool.
a mighty struggle.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that one.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Oh,
I give up. You win.
we need to find somewhere safe to stop the video, because the next video is basically going to be, I'm planning on doing like the sword, the last of the 3 quests in the next video. So I'm going to finish this off for now, guys. I'll see you next time on Let's Play Secret of Monkey Island Special Edition. Thanks a million for watching.